That'll show her.
I think that's what she's doing.
You're not a dish.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, your smiling faces, to another video here on the channel. This one is a bit of a doozy because the judge in the Virginia court case for Johnny Depp against AH has basically handed a very big win to Johnny Depp, which is just phenomenal. And this year just keeps on giving. What we're going to talk about? Well, over the course of the last couple of days, Laura, again, if you're not following Laura on Twitter, the real Laura Backoff, this is the Twitter exam for her. Twitter exam? This is the Twitter handle for her. And it's just amazing, you know, because the judge has basically denied the majority of AH's documentation that she wanted to get. Basically saying that she was immune to liability. And it's just fan-dabby-dozy that this has come out now. Like we said, we've had Adam Waldman come out with a lot of stuff over the last couple of days, and there's going to be one or two more documents in the next couple of days, which I think is going to be a real doozy. So we're going to spin this around and jump straight into it. So this is the first one, which is update Johnny Depp BAH, Fairfax. The opinion letter on the Demura plea in bar is filed. That one is it. And as you can see, you've got people, I've read it and waiting patiently for you to decipher it for me. Which is a lot of us, and myself included, like, right, what's going on here? And Laura came back with, I'm going to need the lawyers to step in for us. And Dan went back with, can you explain it to us simpletons when you have the time? Thank you. And Andrea came back with and said, overwhelmingly huge win for JD. Everything is thrown out except for 3 statements Adam Waldman made calling AH's allegation a hoax. Trial is now clearly framed as a whoever is telling the truth about this wins. Which again, to be honest, that's how a court case should be. And obviously this is a trial by jury, which is going to be amazing. So, but Courthouse News, they did a story on it yesterday, and it's just amazing, so we're going to read through this now. Judge advances some of AH's defamation fight against Johnny Depp. A Virginia judge on Monday heard actress AH's $100 million defamation case against Johnny Depp, though some of the defamation claims themselves stand, at least for now. Fairfax County Judge Bruce White tossed AH's request to be declared immune from civil liability stemming from the op-ed she wrote in the Washington Post. In the piece published 2 years ago, well, it's 3 years now, if you think about it, it's just mind-blowing. She has, she described the repercussions she faced after coming out as a victim. She has contended the op-ed regarded matters of public concern, protected under the First Amendment of
Thank
the
you
U.S.
for aiding
Constitution.
all of us in Pitana.
But while White found AH can't dodge Johnny's case on anti-SLAPP grounds, he advanced the defamation counterclaims based on remarks that Johnny Depp reportedly made about her. The 2 actors are involved in dueling lawsuits. Johnny Depp, star of the Pirates of the Caribbean series, fired the first shot.
Want to manage your credit cards, bank accounts, and savings together? Make a better view of your money happen. Google Pay makes it simple to link your accounts. Better view, manage, and stay on top of your finances from the app.
Suing AH for $50 million in March 2019 over the Post editorial. The lawsuit contends that AH star of Aquaman was talking about Johnny Depp when she claimed she had been missed. And with that one there, she was saying that it was, oh, I've just got out of this relationship, and it's like, well, there we go, But it's kind of interesting. We're going to come back to that in another video tomorrow, which is very interesting. I think you people will love it. So obviously then she filed the counterclaim against Johnny Depp last year. He had defamed her and attempted to destroy her career. AH says she has become the target of a smear campaign that has included false and defamatory statements to reporters, repeatedly accusing her of being a liar and a hoax artist. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what have we had of the last couple of days and the last court documentation and actual letters from the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles? She never donated.
Yeah, someone sent money in and we're going to put AH's name on it instead.
That's what happened. So she has lied. That is 100% true. After Johnny Depp moved to dismiss her counterclaims, Bruce White ruled on Monday that defamation must, by law, possess the requisite sting to someone's reputation, holding a person up to scorn, ridicule, or contempt. He noted that through an attorney, the actor reportedly told a publication that AH went to court with painted-on bruises to obtain a temporary restraining order. And she's also being accused of committing a hoax. Well, with the actual restraining order
commanders have been dismissed for
we saw
negligence.
photos
unemployed than
when
them.
she
You're
went to the
proving a
court
solid
and everything
ally.
else and she got the
Let
restraining
me ask you
order.
something first.
There's
Waste
a
of
bruise
time.
here, there's a couple usually or whatever in her arms and all that. But the next day,
You don't think
she's
much of
laughing
Spike.
and
When I
joking with her
rise,
friends
they'll
and she's
bow.
just gone out
Quiere.
and there's no marks on her. Literally, there's
I'll
no
report
marks
back
on
as
her.
soon as I have this.
So either she has a very good makeup artist, but again, no, a makeup artist for her, when, she's, I can't believe I'd done James Corden show with a black guy and thick lip and all this. And the makeup artist was, what? What? So straight away it's like, come on, darling. You are literally trying to make people think that you're innocent and lovely and all of this. Each of the 8 statements Johnny Depp reportedly made through his attorneys.
There you are. I can take you in to see the kings when you're ready.
What do I need to know before I go in?
Ah, that's right. You've never had an audience with the 2 kings.
I've met Pausanias.
King Pausanias. Ah, really? Kings Pausanias and Archidamos share rulership. Impress them both, and your home will be returned to you.
I didn't expect this to be pleasant. What can you tell me about Pausanias?
He's young. Don't mistake his smile for kindness. As with all kings, those who cross him learn to regret it.
What should I know about Archidamos?
Archidamos is a traditionalist. Not one to back down from a fight. He's also got a temper. Try to stay on his good side.
Waiting won't make this easier.
Then let's go. Your mother's already inside.
Where are the kings?
There.
What do you say now?
You've made your point, Archidamos. I yield.
Another 2 squadrons to Viatir, then. As I said.
Is that how they solve arguments?
Sometimes.
Archidamos's guard has improved. He should thank me.
Brasidas, you've come with news. Let's hear it.
My kings, May I present Marini, descendant of Leonidas, and her daughter Cassandra.
How dare you show your face in Sparta?
Cassandra helped me secure Corinthia, my king. She helped with the Elotes rebellion. They want what's best for Sparta. I beg you to listen.
Let's hear what they have to say before we bloody the palace floor.
Speak, Marini. Why are you here?
I have returned to reclaim my Spartan citizenship, to reclaim our home.
You exiled yourself. Your daughter killed an elder and ran.
Not to mention the crooked nose she gave you.
My family was betrayed, my king. Sparta was betrayed. We've come to expose these traitors.
You haven't cared for Sparta for many years.
What you say is true. But I swear by the two gods my intentions are pure.
Marini has made her intentions known. What are yours?
My intentions are to hunt down those who betrayed my family and Sparta, and kill them.
And who exactly do you think betrayed Sparta?
That's what I'm here to find out.
First, prove yourself loyal. Bring glory to Sparta, and redeem yourself in the eyes of the gods. Until then, neither you nor your mother have a right to your lands.
Tell me what I must do, and it will be done.
The Spartan army fights the Athenians in Boeotia. Join the commandos there. Come back victorious, or do not return.
Consider the battle won.
Spoken with the confidence of a child who hasn't seen real war. You will find my commander at Mount Helicon. Give him this and tell him I sent you.
Not so fast. 2 kings, 2 tasks.
Heracles completed 12. 2 shouldn't be a problem.
First Spartan thing you've said all day.
The Olympics will be starting soon in Elise, and our fighting champion requires an escort.
You want me to be an escort?
I want you to make sure the Spartans return with a wreath.
That's how she'll bring glory to Sparta? By winning an event in the Olympics?
Not an event, my king. By making sure Sparta wins the entire Olympics.
Perfect.
You have your orders. We'll see you when your tasks are completed.
If they're completed.
I'll get them done. And you'll give us back our home.
There's some Spartan left in you after all.
Brasidas. Show them out. Next.
That went well.
Considering you still have your head on your shoulders, yes, I'd say it went very well.
The kings were generous to give us a second chance.
And all I have to do is win the Olympics.
And a war.
Is there anything you need to know before setting off?
What's going on in Boeotia?
The Athenian army is pushing Sparta back bit by bit. Winning won't be easy.
If anyone can turn the tide there, it's you.
What do you know about this fighting champion I'm supposed to take to the Olympics?
The Pancratian fighter. His trainer will know where he is.
My thanks.
Things are not quite what they seem. But you must keep this champion safe at all costs to succeed.
I will. One of the kings is a cultist. So one of these tasks is surely a trap. But which one?
Brasidas?
Wouldn't say that within earshot of the palace. But I fought with both of them. I can't believe either is a traitor.
We need to find proof before we make any accusations. Keep your eyes open.
I think I'm ready. And you? What will you do while I'm gone?
I received a message just before we went in.
What kind of message?
A clue to the whereabouts of another cultist. I'm going to Arcadia.
Alone?
The fates are smiling on us. I was ordered there. We can travel together.
That would be helpful. My thanks.
I'll meet you both in Arcadia then. Safe journeys.
That's why I did the thing first.
You're new. If it's training you want, we don't just take anyone.
Do I look like I need training? I was sent by King Pausanias to collect the Pancration champion.
My apologies. I didn't realize you were here for Testicles.
Don't worry about it. I don't exactly look the part.
If I may offer some advice before you get him, Testicles can be difficult. A gift of oil is known to put a person on his good side.
Oil?
A muscle rub. He believes it imbues him with the power of Heracles. Look in the village of Yithion. His favorite merchant is there.
I need to get this champion of yours to Elise. I hope he lives up to your promise.
Oh, he will. Look for his camp on the southernmost island in Messenia. Good luck.
I should get that oil. Anything that'll make it easier to get Testicles to the Olympics.
What is next?
I see her. Another slow day. Sorry, closed. I need oil, then I'll be on my way. There's a special one that, Testicles uses. Ah, for Pancration fighters. That one has to be made fresh by the master, and he's gone. I'm not leaving without it. You don't understand. I'm nearly free. You're a slave? Yes, and in a good position. Doing this would be stealing from him. I know I'm asking for a lot, but I need this oil now. I could come back and talk to your master. Maybe explain the situation? What choice do I have? It's not bad, this life, if I have to stay. I'll give you the recipe, but that's as far as I go. You make it yourself. I can do that. Ah, light a fire and gently heat oil of Athena. This will aid the infusion. Once the oil is warm, add a rose petal, and it's... Thank you. I hope it's worth my freedom. Let's see if I can get this right. It had to be heated. Now, what oil did I need? This one. The oil of Athena. I'll take some of this. Almost done. Now, to add... For the final touch, a rose petal. Testicles would smell so good. I hope he appreciates this. Ah, it smells so good, I almost want to keep it for myself. He's a good bird.
Never thought I'd actually get to see the Olympics with a champion, no less.
Can't see the appeal.
Everyone come together peacefully in friendly competition, rather than on a battlefield.
You'd think they'd just kill each other, like everywhere else.
That's the magic of the Olympics. away. You're released until further orders.
be spotted here. We're at full speed! More speed! Slow it down! They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful. I'll feed you to the throne! That must be testicles.
Irrigation. Improves the stamina. What do you want from the great champion Testicles? Can't you see I'm busy?
I'm here to take you to the Olympics.
Olympics? Fuck yeah! I'm going to be the champion. Champion! Cause I testicles!
Good. Let's set sail.
Oh no, can't possibly go now. Training, see? And I don't know if I'm up to going sailing on your boaty.
I have something for you. A certain oil.
My oil? Oh, I could kiss you.
No, you couldn't. I've got your oil. You'll get it when we arrive.
That's not fair!
You don't want to use your special oil before the big fight, do you?
Good point. Very good point.
Let's get you to the Olympics then, huh?
To the Olympics! The people need me! Well, we going?
He'd better fucking win.
To sail with you. Your victory at the Pythian Games is legendary.
Yes, I am!
What if you kick him in the head instead of going for a grapple?
Felt like it.
Wow, improvisation. Keep your opponent off guard. A good strategy.
Strategies for people who don't hit harder.
Can't fast travel? up to that salvage!
Feel that!
I'm gonna win!
Are you excited for the games, Cassandra?
Well,
Sparta! Woo!
Stand, warrior, stand. Feet the battle, even in sand. Our spirits soar. For a Spartan never truly dies.
Huh?
It's a poem. A Spartan poem.
Oh! Sparta!
Welcome to the Olympic Games! The party has officially begun!
Alcibiades, I'm surprised you're wearing clothes.
The day is young, little goat.
Are you here to compete, Alcibiades?
Of course. I enjoy other physical exertions from time to time.
Sure. Who do you think will win the most wreaths this year?
I will!
Athens will surely rise to the occasion.
I say Messinia! Has the sea air addled your mind? Sparta always takes Pancration, and many others too. You might know a lot about the past, but you know little about the future.
Who's that?
That is Thorievs, the reigning champion. He's bloodthirsty, competitive, and has endurance to spare. Jealous?
I don't think so. We haven't come all this way to stand on the dock.
Quite right. Should you ever need a personal sparring partner?
You? A skinny little Athenian? I'm the champion! Or gonna be. Sparta!
Oh, a pity your brain isn't as big as your muscles.
Let's get going.
I needs to be oiled before I goes to the games.
Well, I would have been happy to assist if you were in any state to compete.
Aye. Likes to be oiled.
Well, that's obvious.
Yeah. You know. Come here. Gives us a hug.
Surely he can swim.
Well, it looks like you're the champion now, huh?
I can't believe he's gone. Unprecedented.
And you want me to compete in the Olympics? Stepping into a dead man's sandals. And Testicles isn't even digested yet.
Oh, come, dear Cassie. Show them what you're made of. And show me while you're at it.
Where do I go to fight in the Pancration?
The stadium in Olympia, naturally. I do love a good rough and tumble.
You know people die in these events. What else goes on, apart from the Pancration?
There's javelin, which, of course, you know how that works. The athlete thrusts the long, smooth spear forward.
Yes, I know.
And then there's the foot races and the horse races. Sweat everywhere. A delight for the eyes and the nose.
I need that wreath for Sparta. If it means I have to compete, so be it.
The event doesn't start just yet. We could look around first. Olympia at truce is quite extraordinary.
Yeah, stop that.
I never believed even you could sing so low.
Cassandra, please. If these fools break the truce...
Thief!
You're on to talk, you double-dealing dog!
Nobody wants trouble here. You know what will happen to you both if you break the truce. Now, if someone can tell me what's going on...
This dishonorable cur stole from me!
Huh. You call me a thief? You're the thief!
Enough! I'll ask the questions. Herodotus, what's all this about?
This scum robbed me!
Scum! I am from an honorable family. Only a lowly Ionian would steal.
I said Herodotus.
Yes. It seems both their treasuries were breached and their valuables stolen.
If there's been a theft, why do you suspect each other?
Because this... It's a matter of blood. Makar is from an eminent Vorian line. Mighty warriors, but rather austere. While Lelech is from Ionian stock. A grand tradition of artists and philosophers.
You mean philanderers?
Both sides are important.
Spoken like a true Ionian.
It seems unlikely they would rob each other at the same time.
You have to find out who stole their drachmi. I can't believe they would do this to each other. Whatever their issues, they've always respected the Olympic truce.
I'll find out what happened and protect the truce.
If you prove it's Makar, I will reward you well.
As will I, if you bring me evidence of Lelech's double-dealing.
And what if it's neither of you?
Then they will both reward you.
Very well.
Agreed.
I need to talk to him. Did you see anything?
No, nope. Not nothing. Far less than...
So you saw something?
Well, only if you count torches. But they crept up on me, they did.
Torches crept up on you? If they're worth it...
Doeskin sandals, very soft. Don't...
Tell me the truth or I'll beat it out of you. Are you the thief?
No, please. Look, it wasn't me. I fell asleep. Didn't see anything apart from the torches.
And you didn't investigate?
I didn't want to leave my post.
But you'd already been robbed.
If I deserted my post, I'd be charged with their...
Then I'll let you get back to work. These crypts have been opened. There's no sign of forced entry. A note. Take all that you can carry and meet me at the ruins where we first consummated our love. Soon we will be free. I've heard talks of ruins outside the city. And from what the guard said, the torches were heading in that direction. I found the thief. So, thieves, I finally catch you.
Please, we're not thieves.
Yet here you are, with stolen goods.
You don't understand. This is rightfully ours. It's our inheritance.
How can this all be yours?
It belongs to our families. By blood, it's rightfully ours.
If it's already yours, why not wait? Why steal everything now?
We wanted a new life. One where we could be free and our love doesn't have to hide in the shadows.
Who are you exactly?
They are my daughter and his son!
How dare!
This is how you repay me for raising you? By running off with some woman squirted from my enemy's loins?
This robbery has brought you together. Lelech, Makar, you worked together to find out what happened to your drachmi.
Actually, the guard told us.
And his family stole my money.
As yours did mine.
But think how much you could achieve working together.
You're a mistress. Carry out your duty and kill the thieves. I will pay you handsomely.
Pater, no!
I agree. I will match Makar's price on this. Do what you were hired to do.
You would kill your own son and daughter?
We have other children. Now, are you a mistress or not?
I will not slaughter innocents. Your families would stand a better chance for their future without the both of you.
I will
I didn't want it to come to this. But now, we can forge a new future for our two families. One built on love.
I wish you luck with that.
your work, Lord.
The sanctuary of Olympia, where the greatest athletes compete for fame and glory.
Say! Say!
You have dishonored yourself and the games.
Please, let me explain.
No excuses. You know the price for your transgression.
What crime has this woman committed?
Exactly that. Her crime is that she is a woman.
It's news to me that's now a crime. Shouldn't you lock yourself up first, then?
I am the priestess of Dimitra. I preside over the games. She's a married woman who tried to watch them, disguised as a man, no less.
And why is any of this a crime?
For a married woman, there's too much temptation.
Who are you?
Kalipatira, I just wanted to see my son compete. My family has a proud lineage at the Olympic Games. My father, brothers, nephew, and son have all won wreaths. Do I not have the right to see them?
Enough of your lies!
She doesn't deserve to be punished like this.
This is nothing. Death is the punishment. She shall be thrown from the mountain.
Help me! Prove I have a right to see my son compete!
You have no right. You broke a sacred tradition, and for that, you will be punished.
Your laws are wrong, and I'll prove it.
As you're so outspoken in her defense, I will give you a chance. Present me evidence of Kalipatira's noble heritage, or she will die as she ruled, to appease the gods.
I should find Kalipatira's son. He should be able to help prove his mother's innocence. Do you know Kalipatira?
I don't know her well, but she dotes on her son, and she's always making offerings.
Offerings?
For her husband. She's a pious woman. He's long since crossed the Styx, and she misses him terribly. But we all have our time.
Thank you. You've been a great help. Do you know Kalipatira?
I've seen that one all right, always hanging around the athlete's stands.
I'm not sure I do.
All those young, oiled, rippling bodies gives you shivers, muscles.
There's no harm in looking at...
Yes, yes, there is. You young ones always thinking with...
You saw her meet a man. The poem The Agoras of Rhodes. Dedicated by Pindarus himself. To Kay. I'm looking for Kalipatira's son. Do you know him?
I should hope so.
Your mother told me you're competing.
Just like my grandfather. The great...
That's good to know, but I need more. The priestess...
Is she alright? What happened?
She's fine for now. She snuck into the stadium to watch you, and I need to prove that she had a right...
If anyone did, it was Matter. Her brothers were champions, as I am now. No one honored...
Thank you. Sit tight, and I'll prove your mother was in her right... What's this? I have always longed for you. Kalipatira has an admirer. That priestess was in a hurry to carry out her sentence on Kalipatira. I should find them quickly.
We are gathered here today to carry out the will of the gods, to carry out justice.
Please, you must believe me!
Wait! You found the evidence you were looking for?
Yes. Kalipatira is the daughter of the Agoras. I found the poem of the Agoras of Rhodes dedicated to the family by Pindarus.
And this proves her story?
I talked to her son and people who know her. She is a good woman who loves the games and respects the gods. Her family has turned out champions for 3 generations.
Perhaps we have judged her too harshly. Her family has been a credit to the Olympic legacy.
As you say, it would be a shame to tarnish such a proud family name. The gods forgive you. Go.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you.
Nobody deserves such a fate.
Oh.
Kronos Is that a baby or the omphalos you're eating?
Where was this energy when they stormed the Capitol? Where was that? It shocked, and a lot of folks who protested at the Capitol explained that Capitol police, they don't take any...
Hey, Mistios, would you like to learn about your future?
Thank you. I would like to.
You would? Yes, of course you...
Well, what is it?
I see great...
Like what?
You know, things. Thank you. Tell your friends.
What is it with you?
Palaka!
My drach...
Hey! Thief!
It looks like Phoebe. And as nimble a thief. I have to find her.
Hey! Come back here! Thief!
A street thief. Just like Phoebe.
Exercised as armed thugs screamed in their faces. And what we saw from the riots at the Capitol, I mean, they were no different. There were clashes from terrorists, and some were tear gas, but for the most part, the individuals who literally tried to stage a coup of our government were not met with the...
You led me on a good chase. But I...
Hand what over?
My drachmi. Give it back.
Here, please, don't hurt me. Then...
Hush. I'm not going...
But the captain,
Captain?
Yeah, it's him.
Us?
The other street...
Sounds like the captain needs...
Don't talk, just hit. He even stole my mat. It's all that I had left.
I'll help you get your neck.
Why would you care?
You remind me of someone. They'll be on high alert here. Keeping children in cages? Whoever did this will pay. This must be Mea's necklace. Malaka kept it on him. I should return to Mea. There's that Malaka I saw in the market. He must be in on this scheme. I got something for you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you! What happened to Alopex? You know, the guy who distracted you while I nabbed your pearl?
I had to kill him. He was a partner in this. He could have enslaved you all again.
Oh.
I have to move on now. But I'm glad I could help.
What?
It's all right. You don't have to thank me. Take care, Mea.
Thanks for saving us from the Athenian. Now we get to keep everything we steal.
Ah, you are a welcome sight. Your beauty brings light into the darkness of what has become my life.
It's good to see you too, Phidias.
Now, this is important. No one saw you come here, did they?
No. Why?
You're sure you weren't followed? Good, good. They're out there, though. Watching. Waiting.
You're safe here.
Ah.
There'll be time.
But the we...
What makes you think you're in trouble now?
The other day, I received a skitali and a...
Someone left you a piece of wood and a letter. I can see why you're frightened.
Oh, it's so much...
So, where do I...
The Temple of...
Okay.
Thank you. Now hurry and...
Don't worry. I'll... This must be what Phidias was looking for. Phidias is paranoid. But Maybe it's not all in his mind. Unbelievable craftsmanship. Much better than the statue in Kefalonia. I should get back to Phidias so he can decipher the message. So, what was the message? Did it give you the information you were looking for?
In a manner of speaking, the message you gave me, I wrapped it around the rod. Yes, the Skitali!
Yes, very...
It's directions!
Well, don't keep me waiting.
It's a list of statues.
Do you think the complete message will...
I would assume...
Someone's gone to a...
Maybe it will...
Tell me what I need to do.
There are 3 locations.
So it's safe to say...
Yes, it'll be quite...
I should be on my way.
Of course.
As am I.
You too.
Don't worry. This won't be an easy task. But whatever the messages reveal, must be important.
Place your bets now. Who will win the job? Come on, place your bets. Place your bets now. Aletis has plenty of drachmi for you to win.
Your pitch could use some work. You'd attract more customers if you sounded more enthusiastic.
Everyone's betting against Pitekos. Rumor is he's off his game. If it's true, I'm going to be ruined.
What if I recited a poem? One of Pindaros's.
Look, Pitekos is good, but,
All right. Let's hear your plan, then.
Just go see what's wrong. See?
I'll see what's wrong with...
Thank you.
the bell has gone up and beyond. Whether it's been, again, retrieving from the dungeon, or war games, incidences in...
Pithekos! Aleti sent me to help you.
Really?
On occasion. Aren't you meant to use the official?
Yes, but it was my luck.
Superstition must be.
Look, my javelin was hollow as a reed and nearly as light. But it looked just like... If you really want to help, bring me a knife.
Don't worry.
Thanks.
It's just kind of one of those where it's like, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. And I don't think, again, Ryu is going to choose the side of Freya, because if that does happen, you've also got Eyes as well. And I do think there is obviously going to be a big fight between Eyes and Ryu. I don't know how that's going to play out. I can see it happening, but it's going to be a fight.
You sell javelins?
Of course! Lucky you, I still have...
But are they any good?
The best! Fly fast. Sorry, come back if you change your...
This looks like it'll work. I got you a javelin.
Good. Let's take a look. This is terrible. So heavy. Zeus himself couldn't throw it.
The javelin is just a tool. You're the real winner.
You think so?
I know so. Throw this...
I'll do it. Thanks.
I should find the Letis.
Place your bets. Place your bets now. Who will win the javelin? Good, you're back. Get it done?
Of course.
Excellent. How about a little bet on our boy, then?
You can never have enough...
Oh, that's a lot of... It's no use. Pithekos lost.
We all lost.
You.
I don't know why I...
over here! Come on! Welcome to the Olympics! Breathe in! Ah, can you not taste the excitement in the air?
Are you going to be like this the whole time we're here?
By the gods, yes!
I'll try and win quickly then.
Come now, you must be feeling something.
I'm just having fun with you. Who wouldn't be impressed?
You can be sure Ira and Zeus will be watching your performance closely.
Oh, no pressure then.
Forget that for the moment, and let's enjoy the sights and see what Olympia has to offer. Isn't this magnificent?
It's certainly impressive. Though...
Oh, what we should take in the sight.
Which sights should we see?
There are so many.
We should make an offering to Zeus for good luck.
To think I would see such an offering to the gods in Olympia itself.
I've never seen anything like this.
And this is nothing. On the final day, the Magiros will slaughter 100 bulls for the hecatomb to honor Zeus.
I could eat.
But that's not for people like us.
What's wrong with people like us? My friend here would like to savor your offering. I have the drachmi.
Won't say no to some extra drachmi.
Mmm, delicious. Thank you, my friend.
Gladly. I know how...
Well then,
Agreed. We're in Olympia.
Allah kill.
I heard it's one of the wonders of the world.
hand.
I'd hardly say friend.
Can't you just feel the presence?
I thought it was the wind.
Don't mock the gods!
I'm sorry.
Don't think yourself...
I am molded by no...
Come, let's leave this place. Fortunately for you...
I'd like to see the Olympic... You brought me to see a tree?
Not just any tree. This is the sacred tree from which the winner's kotinos are made.
I'd rather have drachmi than a wreath.
A kotinos is no ordinary wreath. The olive branches are harvested by children and taken to the temple of Ira.
I guess they'll be...
At least you see the practical...
Varnavas?
Yes?
Thank you for this. I hope...
No, it was made. A flock of harpies couldn't...
Pancration here! Last chance to play.
I'm here for the Pancration.
You must be joking. The only fighter we're missing is...
He's a little under the water. I'm the one taking his place.
Okay, okay. This is unprecedented. But the crowd will riot if very well. The competition...
Time to go.
Welcome all! It is my pleasure to introduce to you Kalias, a former...
My friends, it is an honor for me to introduce the Pancration. I will not delay you with words. For Zeus, let the competition commence! Ha ha ha! I'll squish you like a bag!
Where's your tough talk gone now?
Why, please, please, by the gods, no more!
That was your best?
That was but the beginning!
What?
Now that our contestant is warmed up,
Good luck!
Don't blink, or you will be seeing stars!
the crowd loves you, but you're not done yet.
Not done?
A fine offering to the gods, wouldn't you say? Soon, we will return for the final contest. The mighty Cassandra...
Astounding! To think I could be a companion to an...
Oh, you're even better. Though, if Socrates were
Alcibiades, are you all right?
I was with my friends, Demophanes.
Too much cheap wine?
You look like you drank from Medea's cup.
Medea's cup? You think... If you've been poisoned...
Poisoned? Do you think that they could be too, or... No, never.
Stay with him.
Extend to me your olive branch, and I will take the grove.
Stand aside.
The truce is fragile enough. This was definitely poison. And Alcibiades wasn't the only victim. This proves it. Poison. It must have been added to the food and wine. This food smells strange, but it's not rotten. Supply list for the celebration. And the time to pay this Priam a visit.
Season 3, all that are a little bit behind in the story itself. Again, this is going to have a lot of stuff to do with season 3.
We're going to have a conversation.
Please, I was just doing what I was told.
Stuff beyond the anime out. I just want to give a pre-warning that I will be talking about some heavy stuff from season 3, so if you haven't finished it all, there's going to be some spoilers.
Now you'll do what I tell you. My friend Alcibiades may already be dead, and you're talking about
the Golden Boy. I was there. He didn't have much.
Tell me what it is.
When it comes to Belle and the adventures that Belle has had, and something that I mentioned in my previous video was Belle is a very interesting character when it comes to his defiance on following the rules set out for him. And what do I mean by that is one particular god that has definitely sort of paved the this idea that Belle is going to become a hero of the people, a hero of the adventures, a hero of the city, and do all these things in the name of glory to show that there is still a hero out there, and it's all about glory. But something that I said in the last video, and it was kind of a fun quote, and I think some people kind of tweeted as reference, was that Belle is the hero people need, not the hero people want. What I mean by that, as much as it's definitely a nudge to other series that's not even relevant to anime, generally Belle defines what the gods and the goddesses and the adventurers want out of a hero. Belle is kind of pushed down this avenue, particularly by Hermes, to be an adventurer of the people, and going into the dungeon and destroying all evil no matter what it is. And because the people of the surface don't like monsters and don't understand that there are some monsters that have a conscience, that have free thinking, like the Xenos, Hermes doesn't want that part of things to get mixed up in Belle's epic adventure to become the grand hero that I think he's kind of envisioned. And Belle doesn't care for that. Belle is defying the rules set out for him by some of the gods and the goddesses. And I think one character that I think has definitely enjoyed the ride itself
treatment worthy of...
I can already...
Let's go.
Robin Hood believes now is the time to do money. Without the commission fees and account minimums, so you can start investing wherever you want. Even on the bus. Download now and get your first stock on us with Robin Hood.
With Belle defying everything has been Freya. I think Freya's just been getting an absolute kick out of her and is enjoying the roller coaster, but Hermes does not. And I think this is something that I really enjoy, more particularly in the light novel, because the light novel really emphasizes on Hermes' vision and how Belle defies it and how it kind of gets on Hermes' nerves a lot, which is why I'm not a big fan of Hermes, because when you read the light novels, Hermes goes from a sort of lovey-dovey, silly character in the anime to a very devious, mysterious character. I think that adds a very interesting part to the story, and that's why I do like Hermes as a character standpoint. I just don't like him as a person, and I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. Even though a lot of his familiar members I do really like, because they seem like generally good people, just mixed up in some shady stuff. At the same time, Hermes does care about the general people. It's just he's willing to throw other people under the bus, so to say, to kind of fit the image that he hopes Belle to be. And that is something that happens in the anime and the light novel.
You ever faced an Olympic champion before?
And that is, of course, getting rid of the Xenos out of the picture and making Belle fight them to make his image look better, because, of course, he's angered the adventurers, he's angered the people, and, of course, possibly angered some of the gods and goddesses that don't know the bigger picture and also just kind of want to stick their own nose into things and be like, hey, you shouldn't be defending monsters. But of course, people like Freya, Hestia, Hermes, and other people out there know what's kind of going on. So again, they're in a different perspective, watching from a distance. The adventurers and the people itself in the city are the main ones that are very much angry at Belle. And obviously, from their perspective, they have a good reason to be angry, which is why rebuilding Belle's reputation is on Hermes' highest priority list. But at the same time,
get this over with.
Belle doesn't care about his reputation, he cares about doing the right thing.
We've seen our esteemed newcomer rise quickly to become a contender.
Do what's right,
but
not what's
let's see how she does
and that's what I love about Belle. I think that's why other characters like Lily, Hestia, and all those generally love Belle for who he is, because he will do anything and everything in his power to do the right thing, which is why he defies Hermes and Hermes' desire and wish for Belle to fit in a certain criteria and be a certain individual. And that's why I really do like that direction that Belle has gone, and I'm very interested to see where the Xenos go from that point onwards. From the light
You'll have to try harder if you want to live.
Hold any spoilers beyond Season 3, so people don't get spoiled of the light novels and, of course, the Japanese release. But I'm very interested to see how all of that turns out and sort of the conclusion to that overall part of the story. Because, again, there are many different strings, many different components to the story that need to be tied up for the story to be closed done and happy ending. So I'm very interested to see that long-term journey as a whole. But really, I think, again, just kind of reflecting and giving an overall summary, I think what makes Belle special, and I think what makes Belle draw the attention of many people, gods, goddesses, and adventurers, and just people alike, is that Belle...
In order to work together, we gotta see what each other can do. We all did our thing. Now show us what you can do.
Is defiant of what is expected. People expect someone that fits this perfect little image that, you know, is going to fight against certain evils,
the
even
gods
if there's a little bit of,
have looked kindly on
black and white to him.
our
There is that gray area.
champion.
Again, because of the Xenos, it adds a bit of complexity into the situation.
There can only be
again, Belle
one
realizes that not all
winner.
monsters from the dungeon are actually bad, and there are actually good ones out there that want to do the right thing, even though there are some that are a little bit more prickly because again, they're mistreated.
It's eternal glory.
It's understandable from a monster's perspective and an adventurer's standpoint, and from the gods and the goddesses' perspective. Because again, they all see the world and the dungeon in a very different perspective, and there are some that are very ignorant to the situation at hand, which again isn't their fault. It's just many of them have been left in the dark because they're not ready to know the full grand scope of things. And I don't think some would accept it very well. And Eyes is one of those. Eyes does have a massive struggle of kind of getting her head around the whole situation because again, she has been born, bred from the beginning to hate monsters, to kill monsters, to do anything in her power to destroy them. And she is very, very stuck in her ways because she's been built from the very beginning. Her mind is set in stone. So it takes someone with extreme conviction, determination, and the will to break that stone structure to make Eyes see something different. She may not still fully agree with those reasonings and decisions, but she can now see why Bell is doing what he's doing, and she respects it, but very much in the early stages, she's not impressed. But again, she sees the world in a very different perspective, and that's what adds to the chemistry between Bell and Eyes, and why I really love a lot of the interesting intertwined components in the actual light novels itself, because it explains this a lot more, and the Xenos are a lot more interesting as things go on. Again, not spoiling, but I do think they add an interesting flair to the story. I know some people don't like them because, again, people kind of want it as adventurers versus monsters, and they don't want any complication between the two. Because, again, when you go down there killing monsters, you don't know if they're good or bad. But I think it's kind of easy, really, to know the difference between a Xeno and a monster, especially from their behavior. And it's just sort of programming your mind to be kind of like, okay, that's obviously, just a normal dungeon monster that has no idea what's going on. And the Xenos are something completely different. But again, there's a lot more mysteries about the Xenos and the dungeon and all of that, and the rebirth system that I think we need to see more of as the story goes on. But again, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts about this? Any and all thoughts are definitely welcome. It's definitely been a fun roller coaster when it comes to Season 3 of Dharmachi and also the light novels as a whole. I will definitely be talking about some other topics involving the chances of certain things that might be coming. We'll just have to wait and see. But again, I'd love to know your thoughts. But if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more anime content, and I will see you, beautiful nerds, in the next video. when talking about the relationship between Belle and her lovely fox girl, I think there's definitely a lot of interesting components to kind of break down. And again, to note that there won't be any actual spoilers in this, as I will be mostly discussing about stuff that happens in seasons 1, 2, and 3, and kind of theorizing my overall thoughts and opinions going forward, things that may or may not happen, and just kind of spitballing my overall ideas. But if Damachi was to ever have a harem ending, the only reason why I would ever really condone the harem ending is because of this particular character, because I absolutely love her. I really want her to be happy and to live a wonderful, loving, and caring lifestyle. And the reason why is because when you look at a backstory, which is delved into a bit in season 2, you get a lot more context in the actual light novels itself. And to note, there is apparently a light novel that's going to be dedicated towards her, and I believe it's going to be basically a sort of prequel story about her specifically. I definitely think there's a lot of stuff to really kind of build from this character as a whole. She's been mostly isolated. She has a love for reading, particularly the hero stories, which again, Belle is a massive fan of. And then of course the profession that she believed she had done the deed, and of course her and Belle work together to overcome that hurdle, which is one of the reasons why the Amazon ladies didn't say anything at the end, because as much as she actually hadn't done it, which she believed she did, they didn't see a point in kind of telling her that, because at the end of the day, she overcame that major hurdle, and Belle helped her through that as well. And her feelings towards Belle are genuine and pure, and I absolutely love it. And that is why it would be the only reason why I would condone a harem ending, because I do believe she deserves to be happy, and if she wants to be with Belle, I'm all for it. As much as I definitely see the light novel series going down the Eyes X Belle route, and I definitely see that as the end game, and the author said that, and again, I think that's going to be the end result. I still would like to see a little bit of a harem ending, even if, again, Eyes is the main love interest, and then he kind of has his concubines or his other girls that come on the side. Kind of like High School DxD, where Rias is the main love interest, but the other girls he loves as well, and he goes as and they all love, and it's this big, happy, lovey-dovey family. I know harems are a difficult thing to kind of make work, but I just kind of want to see her be happy, and the only thing that would concern me is if they didn't go down the harem route, and then a lot of the other girls that have feelings for Belle would just be shoved in the cheerleader squad, which some animes and light novels and mangas do, where you have like 6 different girls that like the main protagonist, and they all just end up being on the cheerleader squad, and they never end up finding their happy ending. Which is why I kind of do want the harem ending, at least in some way, shape, or form, just so she can also have her happy ending. Because she has been through a lot of stuff, especially with the Ishtar stuff, with how Ishtar was going to use her as a sacrifice to make a weapon to try and destroy Freya. And that's something I mentioned in my Freya video, the whole confrontation between Ishtar and Freya, and how, of course, Freya got pretty upset because Ishtar was trying to use Belle as a tool against Freya. And of course, we've also got Hestia as well. Hestia is definitely a character that likes to kind of block a lot of girls' advancements, and that's one of the reasons why I do feel like the light novels isn't really going to give her as much love as I really would love to, because Hestia is kind of always there to kind of block every other girl's advancements. And Belle, I feel like, is going to end up having to hand out a lot of rejections. There was a joke in my comment section about handing out a rejection card. But that being said, I just kind of really want this particular character, my lovely foxy girl, to actually have a good, happy ending. Because again, as I mentioned before, she's mostly been isolated. She's had a very rough upbringing because of the fact that she was sold off, disowned, because of something that she was framed for. Again, in the light novels and the anime, it was explained in season 2. And then because of that, she's from a noble family in the Far East regions. And so again, as I mentioned, she's mostly isolated. She's very naive to the outside world, which was helped by another god and the familiar members that took her out, went out and adventured the world. And so little things very much are easy to excite her. You know, those little moments that she gets to have outside and about and doing those activities definitely excite her, because she doesn't get those opportunities to really go out there and absorb all the fun and culture that, again, the world has to offer. And so being able to see her free and being able to be more vibrant alongside Belle is something that I really absolutely love about her. And that's why I really love the chemistry between her and Belle. Again, that's why I want her and Belle to be happy together.
Your head
But that
in
would
Megaris
imply
might have secured
that,
the
again,
region
it
for
would have
Sparta,
to be a harem
but
ending
I
for
lost
that
more.
to work. As I mentioned before, though,
You should thank the gods that I've come to help.
The only reason you're still alive.
Then put me to work.
You're not up to a challenge.
Try me.
Would Hestia
There
even
are
go the
4
full
think you
9
can
yards
kill
with
them.
Belle,
I told you we
being
could
the
work
type
this
of goddess
out.
she is? Again, for those that don't realize, she is a particular goddess that hasn't done a particular
right, then.
deed. When you
I
look at
doubt
Freya,
it will be as
Freya's
easy as you
MO
think.
is doing the deed. So if Belle was to ever hook up with Freya,
The sooner I get
he would
this
be getting action all day, all night. It would be pleasure paradise, much like Ishtar. Ishtar is very much in that ballpark as well. So, to me, I feel like Hestia would more just, in a sense, just be like, yeah, let's be lovers and not really do much other than just kind of put you in a box and keep you nice and safe and away from the rest of the world, while Belle wants to explore and go out in the world and do things, which again, also Ice definitely does, but Ice definitely had a lot of emotional baggage to also deal with as well with her own side stories. But our lovely, innocent, foxy girl, I feel like Belle is the best opportunity to be able to explore the world to its full potential, not just within the city,
Not really.
outside of the city. Like, for example, after everything is dealt and done with, Belle might consider exploring outside of the city parameters, and again, places certain other people are not living. So I feel like Belle is the best opportunity for her to experience beauties of what life would have to offer her and others around her. I'm very interested to see how the story goes. I definitely think, again, as the light novels go on, we are going to end up getting a little bit more character building, seeing her come out of her shell, her grow, her be more vibrant. But as far as the romance goes between her and Belle, I don't know how far that's going to go. Again, my only concern is that if Belle does go down the only route that it is, which is with Eyes, is she just going to be shoved in the cheerleader squad or be a maid? I'm fearful that her feelings are just going to be one-sided and that Belle is never going to be able to reciprocate those feelings because he's going to be mainly pursuing Eyes. And I definitely do commend Belle for being extremely loyal to one girl, but that also being said, it's just, again, with how the light novels are designed, sometimes a heroine can be better, especially when it comes to the civil wars, when it comes to who is best girl, what people want together, etc., etc. I definitely would like to see at least a happy ending for her. But again, we'll just have to wait and see. I am very excited to see what the story is. Apparently, again, as I mentioned before, there's meant to be a volume dedicated towards her and her backstory. And I am hopeful that she will get some form of love and attention at the end, even if, again, if she's just a concubine, I'd be happy with that. She's just a side girl, much like how High School DxD has done it. But we'll just have to wait and see. Again, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think of this? Where do you think the story is going to go? I am very hopeful of a season 4 of Dharmachi. I would love to see a side story of the Sword Princess one. But again, I'd love to know your thoughts. But if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more anime content, and I will see you, beautiful nerds.